Every year, the Mason Award recognizes individuals who embody excellence in compassionate healthcare. This is a story of Cindy Galloway, told through the voices of those who've witnessed her impact firsthand.
There are days at 5:30 in the morning when I get that text and it just sort of takes my breath away because it's a busy day. And I'll look to see if Cindy is listed as house supervisor. And if she is, I always breathe this little sigh of relief because I know that at the end of the day, we're going to come out on top because she really has motivated the entire house to perform the way that we need to get all the patients in who need care.
Something that makes her really, really special is how much she tries to get to know her colleagues, the staff, and getting to know people's stories is how Cindy builds relationships with them. So she spends a lot of time getting to know that story, and she spends time getting to know the patient's story.
I've always characterized this role as being the nurse's nurse. I want someone to be able to look at our colleagues and see if they're struggling or to share their joys with them, to know that they have somebody who's caring about them as well. So one of the most impactful moments I think I've had, it was a code blue on a gentleman who moved to the ICU, and his wife was there in the room with him. And there was just a connection that I had with this woman right away. I had recently lost my mom, and knowing what it felt like to be in that situation, I didn't want that family member to feel alone. It felt like I was doing what I was meant to do and what people had done for me in the past.
One of the things I've learned about her that I've really come to appreciate is how deeply she cares. She has to make really hard decisions in her job every day, but she doesn't do that lightly. But she cares so much about the work that she does and people's feelings as she does that work.
And one of the sweetest and tender parts of this whole process and her being selected as Nurse of the Year was getting to observe the committee choose her. And it was so humbling to hear literally the reason Cindy was chosen was because what she's leaving behind. And I think a lot of people will recall the stories and the lessons that they've learned from her, and then they'll share that in their stories.
Even little interactions with people can make a difference. And you may not think it's something all that important, and yet helping someone, even the little things, it's just being there for people. And I didn't realize the satisfaction that I would get from that.
Congratulations, Cindy. I am so proud to know you, to call you friend, to learn from you.
Congratulations, Cindy. I hope you realize the legacy you leave and the impact that you've had on NAH. I'm sure you saved lives without even knowing it, and I certainly appreciate you more than you could know.
Congratulations to Cindy Galloway, this year's Mason Nurse of the Year. Your dedication inspires all of us. Thank you for your unwavering commitment to excellence. You make our hospital and community a better place.